Welcome back to Love Island USA. Alana has left Casa Amor.
Bye. Before we even get into the video, let's talk about these sorry ass black men. Okay? Remember when I said justice for Keon? I take it back. Why is this man on Instagram sharing, people saying, oh, Anaya's a fool, Anaya's this, Anaya's that, Anaya's stupid for not keeping you, Anaya. Nobody picked you. It wasn't just Anaya. Melanie didn't pick you. Trinity didn't pick you. Kata didn't pick you. Them two white girls didn't pick you. Even in my video, it wasn't that like any specific girl didn't pick a black guy. I was just like, the whole lineup looks quite beige. The whole lineup. So save the smoke for Anaya. It's giving weird. Speaking on giving weird, guys, I promise you. And y'all know if I heard it, I would have called it out because I've called out people like Zach for less. Those comments that Casey was saying in Casa Amor, like, oh, my stock is going up, this and that, whatever, I did not hear it. And a big reason why sometimes things go over my head is because I'm trying to get the videos out to you guys as quick as possible. I don't rewind. I don't even pause while I'm taking my notes. I don't go on social media to see what people are saying. I also watch the show by myself. So I don't have people to bounce off ideas with, right? Wednesday morning, actually no, Tuesday night, my friend sends me this video and I was like,
Casey has made several weird comments in Casa that are not normal. Today he said this is how the girls in the villa should have been treating us, in regards to how all of the Casa girls are pursuing them, making out with them, and really making them feel like the prize. The last few days he has spoken about his power and the aura that he has in Casa, and that when he returns to the villa with Tiara, his stock is going to go up. These are all red pill talking points. I also want to be clear that it is not only Casey exhibiting these behaviors. It's Sincere, it's Zach, it's Corbin. We mention it when it happens. But this almost feels like Casey is turning heel. He's still upset that nobody was standing at his door that first night. And at some level, he feels entitled to women's affection.
The things that I can say I've defended Casey on, because in my video I specifically said I'm not going to crucify him in the way that I've seen people crucify him, were for two specific things. One, the times where he's expressed his frustration regarding Anaya. How he goes about it is a problem, but I don't think it's wrong for him to express his frustration. And number two, him bringing up not being chosen. You know, these men not being chosen, that's a big thing, eh? Him not being chosen at the beginning, him bringing it up, sulking about it, I don't think it is wrong for him to bring it up. Is it corny and lame for him to still be stuck on it? One could argue, yes, it is corny and lame. However, we give Trinity the grace to express, desirability complexes that she has. We allow Anaya to express the same thing. Melanie had that moment too. Bea had that moment. I think it's okay for Casey to say, yeah, not being picked actually did a number on me. And it's nice to be picked. Now, in his pick-me-dom, the man has completely lost the plot. And people making comparisons to like different red pill rhetoric, it makes complete sense because oftentimes people turn to red pill from rejection, from feeling like they deserve more than what they've been given. That's how most men turn into red pill creators, red pill consumers, like all of that. So if I had heard the things that he has said, I definitely would have called him out on that because it's disgusting. It's grimy. It's disrespectful towards women. Not even like Anaya or whatever, towards women in general. I am still a person who likes to see as many perspectives as possible. If you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see that that's the case. I might like somebody and still criticize them. I might dislike somebody and still be like, well, in that moment, I understand where they're coming from because life is nuanced, obviously. So just because I'm able to see certain things from Casey's perspective doesn't mean I'm defending his bad behavior. That's not the case. I've called him out in the past. The game playing thing about him trying to stay in a couple to gain the favor of the public, I've called that out. I've called out the fact that he comes across as a liar, as somebody who doesn't stick to his word, to Anaya, because he was doing the back and forth thing with should I pursue Soul, should I not pursue Soul, whatever. I can see how she would see him as a liar. I've also said from the beginning, something was amiss with this couple. And neither of them, if we want to be honest, neither of them wanted to address the real things until it was just too late. I'm glad both of them are starting to be honest, but Casey has lost the plot in the way he's going about his honesty. The man is hurt, and he's coming off like a little bitch, respectfully. Like, a little bit like a little bitch. See, the thing is, I like getting the videos out to you guys as quick as possible. So I don't want to sit on the video and then like post it the next day. And then also hearing other people's opinions. I don't want to just be regurgitating things I've seen online. I want my reaction to be like my first reaction. But the good thing about Love Island is once you get more information, opinions change. And my opinion has absolutely changed regarding Casey. I don't know what it is. Sorry, now I'm on a tangent. I don't know what it is about the black guys that they cast to be on Love Island. A lot of them really suck with emotional regulation. UK is way worse. The guys literally throw tantrums. I think in the US, the last black guy who I've seen throw a tantrum was Keenan. So it's been a minute, thankfully. But the emotional regulation, like bouncing back from a rejection, they just can't do it. Lord. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 8 Episode 20. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. If you see that you are subscribed but cannot leave a comment, it's because it hasn't been 7 days yet. I'm so sorry, but in 7 days, you will be able to comment. Also, we are less than 500 away from 80K. Can we do it by the end of the week? I said last week we could do it by the end of this week. I feel like it's possible. Help me out. Thank you so much. So the episode starts with Kada and Che speaking in Soul Ties, I think it was. They're talking about family and wedding traditions. And I thought it was a nice conversation. He was saying, you know, as somebody who has Indian background, there are some elements that I would want in my wedding. She's like, yeah, I mean, they're on a lot of Haitian traditions that I'd like to uphold. I'm even cool with eloping. And he's like, okay, that's cool too. I'm like, okay, this is a cute conversation. But like, how do you feel about this man? In the beach hut, she's like, yeah, he's growing on me. I said, oh, you don't like him. You don't like him. You think he's cute. And he's a person who you're supposed to feel, like supposed to want to explore with. But she's just not feeling. She's stuck on Zach, my God. Then we have Zach in Casa. He's still talking to that girl, and he lets her know that he's still thinking about Kada a lot, and this is a lot for him, whatever. But then the conversation ends in a kiss. Not only did the conversation end in a kiss, he rubbed the lip gloss into his lips. I said, oh, you're wicked. You're a wicked man. I need Kada to leave him ASAPishly, okay? Then we have Jen who talks to Gaul, and he's like, yeah, you know, I want to explore my options. I said, options? I mean, I know he's a person who's on Love Island like everybody else, but you're a Casa boy. Okay.
Do you still want to talk to any of them?
Yeah. I still want to talk to Kenzie. Are you upset?
No, I'm not upset. Well, you better get to working on those chats. Men are annoying, and I'm sick of it. Ooh, are you upset? Are you jealous? Are you this? You're almost 30, like, grow up.
I think I side with Jen when she says that Gaul was just trying to, like, poke the bear a little bit, trying to see if he could make her jealous, because I'm like, where is this coming from? Like, what conversations has he even had with, like, I don't know. It felt like it came out of left field. And up until this point, I hadn't seen Kenzie give him any attention for him to be like, oh yeah, I have options in here. Really? Okay. Jen pivoted real quick, so love that for her. But yeah, I kind of was feeling like Gaul was trying to poke the bear. Unless y'all feel like Gaul genuinely is into Kenzie. Maybe I'm the one who's tripping. I don't know. It could be me. Before bed, Casey tells Sydney that he's going to sleep with Tiara again. Trinity decides to sleep outside in Soul Ties. Amora says, you know, everything is going just as I planned it, or something like that. Everything's going to plan. And this is feeding the narrative that she is on the show for brand deals. People think she's scamming Sincere, which doesn't matter because it seems like Sincere is scamming her too. And I was like, yeah, this line is not going to help. She's not beating the allegations after this, but oh well. In the morning, Corbin and Casey have a conversation. Now, when these two are talking, guys, I'm paying close attention.
Like bringing TT and Parmita back. They finna run that shit, bruh. College girls. Yeah. And those girls in the villa, like high school girls. Bruh. I haven't thought about Kenzie since I've been here. me and I was talking last night, and we was just talking about...
Fuck, bruh. bruh.
What took me damn near 3 weeks to get to the point where Anaya, that shit took me 2 days.
Me and Corbin generally, we confident in ourselves. In Casa, we doing our shit.
So Corbin says that the Casa girls are like university girls, while the OG girls are like high schoolers, which is funny to me. I mean, here's the thing. Both those are doing the same thing, yeah? The girls are gonna say, yeah, you guys are way more mature than the OG boys. Like, OG boys are giving little boy. You guys are giving men. So they're doing the same thing. They're just using different verbiage, right? But I just found that funny because all till now, what have Corbin and Parmita spoken about? They're always sucking face. And then with Tiara and Casey, I mean, the girl showed you Pepper way quicker than Anaya ever did. You telling me that's more mature? I don't know. That was quite interesting. There's something else that Casey said that I missed. Guys, I'm trying my best. I missed it, but I got the sentiment that he's saying, you know, we're big dogs. Corbin and I, like, we're the big dogs. This little man wants to be like Corbin so bad. So bad. There also was a part in the episode, guys, I'm like hyper vigilant now, or trying to be, with Casey specifically. He had told a story about him having his first kiss, right? And he went up to this girl, he kissed her, and he was like, yeah. Then he turned around at all the guys, and all the guys were hyping him up. I think that's just his life, living for the approval of other niggas. And he wants to be like Corbin so bad. He's so like happy. Even when the heart rate challenge was happening, when they were doing the little finger thing, that approval from Casey is so important to, that approval from Corbin is so important to Casey for whatever reason. I mean, he's got the approval. I don't know why it's so important to him, but he has it. He also gives me the impression that he just wants to be like the alpha dog. Like, I'm the alpha male. But in his attempt to, you know, give that off, it's giving beta. And that is all. Let's move on. Kenzie encourages Kata and Anaya to do their biggest one. You know how the girls were echoing. That's why I was like, it gives echo. I don't really think that these girls really believe it. They're just echoing each other. Do your biggest one that y'all promised to do. These guys are doing whatever they want. Y'all should do whatever y'all want. And I'm glad. It's the only time I'm going to ever agree with Kenzie for real. I'm glad that they had this conversation, because the girls are so stuck on these guys who have proven that they are going to take any opportunity to explore, or at least entertain the idea of it. Can y'all give yourselves that same opportunity? Like, yes, they're talking to these other guys. Anaya, you know what? Actually, Anaya did kiss out of a challenge. I'll give her that. I will give her that. But Kata, bad as you are, Kata, girl, you need to be running circles around these boys. Are you kidding me? Man, so I'm glad they had that conversation. Anaya, I need her to lock in. Anaya was crying and complaining every day about Casey. Now you want to go back to him for what? You got your sophisticated, mature, well-traveled, well-accomplished man, and you worried about Casey? Oh. In Casa Amor, Corbin says that he had gotten the ick with with Mackenzie. Her name's not Mackenzie. What's her name? Kenzie. A while ago, but he just kept his mouth shut for whatever reason, and now he's being open about it. There were a lot of things she was doing that he did not like. Then we have Kenzie, who says that Dylan makes her feel alive, and I'm thinking, that's very different from the things that you would say about Corbin. Everything with Corbin was very sexual, you know? It very much gave fetish. But with the other guys, with Caleb, with Dylan, I feel alive, you know? You're the kind of person who I dreamt of being with. You're my dream guy. You speak like me. You act like me. You circle the same. Like, you're never beating the allegations, Kenzie. You're truly never beating the allegations. And I know we've seen those pictures of Kenzie with all these little mixed boys in her past, but even with all that history, she still says her ideal person. All right. Thank you so much. Then we have Caleb, who has a chat with the blonde girl. I forget her name. The chat is nice, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Caleb is kind of giving furniture right now, so he could go. He could go. Jen can go. And all their connections can go with them. Then we have Sincere. Sincere? Who you fooling?
When I seen you come in, I was like, wow. Wow. I want to know shit about you that no one would know about you.
Competitive, like majorette. I did baton twirling. Give me a fun fact about you.
I know sign language.
Wait, can you teach me something?
Hey, I think this is A. Yeah. That was my minor. Every time we talk to each other, I feel like we just pour into each other. It's tough. I think that just goes back to me being as open as I possibly can be. The kiss was amazing, you know what I mean? And that's huge for me.
And as much as Sincere is giving big scammer energy, I need him to bring back Amor. I need it to happen. It's gonna suck for Melanie. Even if Melanie was to bring somebody back, seeing Sincere with somebody else yet again is going to do a number on her, but I desperately need her to see that you being played by Sincere is inevitable. It might happen now, it might happen later, but it is going to happen. It is going to happen. And I need her to see it with her own too. And I would rather it happens now so that we could see it as well. You know, I want to see it on the show, you know what I'm saying? But girl, don't be stuck on this man. Stuck on him for what? She's then gonna say like, yeah, I really want to be with Casey, but I just don't trust him. Her distrust, unfortunately, is not enough to keep her from wanting to go back there. So yeah, she doesn't trust him, but she's still so sick over him. And I'm like, oh Lord. We see the mailboxes come out. Of course, the girls are very observant. They catch on to it first. The guys took a while to notice it there, but they finally see it. When you see a mailbox on Love Island USA, just know chaos is about to ensue.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's
He's
Angel.
with the fucking angel.
Kata, chill.
Immediately he got to the fucking shit.
Oh, shit. Now she's gonna probably think that I'm moving on and shit. Now it's gonna look so bad.
You don't think this is a challenge?
No. What is this?
Or maybe another challenge. Maybe they did another challenge.
Fuck, why does mine have to be the fucking Fulani brain, bitch?
Why is that? Kata, I'm gonna try not to laugh because it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. Don't. Kata falling on the couch. See? Kata falling on the couch reminded me of KK collapsing in a Casa. Oh, sorry. Like, it's not funny. They're going through emotional turmoil. But seeing them be so sick over these boys, I just be like, wow. Like, just wow. It really is interesting. She's in tears. She's like, oh my gosh, like she's wearing the exact same outfit. So he kissed her outside the challenge. Yeah, he did. And he'd been kissing her ever since. He probably would still be kissing her now if she was still in the villa, but that racist ass girl had to go. So, Kata, I hope this is a wake-up call. And again, this is why I didn't like that they got rid of the 6 extra guys so quickly. I didn't want them to be there for all of Casa, but at least give them 24 hours because maybe she's not feeling it with Che, but somebody else could have gotten that opportunity, right? Like somebody else, yeah, she could have had that opportunity with somebody else. That's what I meant to say. But unfortunately, they had to make a quick decision like that. She latched onto Che. Che is growing on her. She finds him attractive, but he's not giving her that oomph, right? She's still into Zach. Whatever. Trinity, she only saw a picture of Bryce having another girl's foot in his mouth. And she's like, I know it's not a kiss, but like, her foot is in his mouth. You know that's a challenge, mamas. Yeah, she's not really too pressed. Now, Bryce, on the other hand, is going to see her kiss a guy in the photo booth. Very clearly not a challenge. It would have been interesting if they did raunchy races, because sometimes they'll run around the villa and do their kisses, but this year it wasn't that. So he knows without a shadow of a doubt that that was not a challenge. We have Melanie, who's trying to convince herself that the kiss was in a challenge. Baby girl, it was not. You know, Sincere. Nothing should shock you at this point. Like, she was trying so hard to like believe that what she was seeing was not what she was seeing. You see it clear as day. What they really should have done was show Sincere kissing that girl in the bed. Then we have Anaya. She's calling Tiara all kinds of bitches. Guys, I don't like when the girls do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Casey did say something that I also said too. He was like, oh, Anaya has her leg over this guy. I ain't never got that from her, which is true. She might not have done that because he didn't make her feel safe. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. But I had said I had never seen Anaya be draped over somebody the way she was draped over Carl. There's something there with Carl that she's been yearning for. Focus on Carl. My God. Hello. Focus on Carl. I fear Casey's not thinking about you not one bit. I mean, he had that one slip up where he said Anaya instead of saying Tiara. But that truly was a Freudian slip. That man don't care. That man wants to be with somebody who gonna pick him, choose him, love him. Thank you. Moving on. Kata takes herself to the makeup room. She's thinking that she's been stupid for being so respectful. The other girls join her and it just turns into this cry fest.
I'm so
No,
mad.
you're not, stupid.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
That's the first fucking night.
What the fuck? I knew it was gonna be the bitch with the fucking salami bread.
We knew it was a women intuition. We knew it.
Sucks having that feeling where it's like, damn, he might not choose me at the end. Low-key hurting, like low-key crushing me.
Yeah, Kata, feel the pain. I feel the pain. She stayed way more respectful than Zach ever intended to. Remember, the man has been soft launching for a week now that he wanted to explore with other people. So I don't think he ever intended on being respectful. Now, in that exploration, he might have realized, oh yeah, I actually don't like this girl, but he was going to explore. No matter what, he was going to explore. So you deserve to explore as well. Anaya, what are we crying about? I don't understand. Carl sounds like everything you've been looking for, and you crying over Casey. She crying over 3 weeks. We invested 3 weeks. 3 weeks of misery, according to y'all. Like, according to y'all, it wasn't great. It hasn't been great for a long periodically time. Like, I don't understand. Also, you were kissing outside of a challenge too, mama. Girl, okay. In the evening, Melanie tells Anaya and Kata they need to lock in. Enough with the crying, enough with the sulking. Those are the 3 girls who haven't given themselves a proper try in Casa, and they deserve to do so. They might have the Trinity experience where you go full throttle and you realize, not for me. I miss my old man, and happy days. So give yourselves a proper chance. You could be missing out on a great connection because you're loyal to somebody who ain't loyal to you.
That it's like, you can go have your fun, you can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna be here when you're done. Like, I feel like we look dumb
Desperate?
and desperate. How stupid does that sound? What if your daughter said that to you? He's still coming home to me. That's how stupid we sound. Zach, he a puppy.
Exactly. Compared
That's
to Shay,
a big dog.
I was glad that Melanie was really driving it home that it is dumb to stay stuck on these guys, like those girls who are like, oh, it's okay, my man knows where home is. While you're out here doing a madness, you just think I'm gonna be here waiting for you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell no. So all 3 of them, they decide that they're going to go in and give the guys a proper try. If I'm to make my predictions, I think that Kata might bring back Che out of spite, especially since she's so hurt. Anaya, I'm not having faith, child. I'm really not having faith. Now, before people get upset about that university comment, these girls were saying OG boys are giving puppies. These guys are giving big dogs. I feel like that's the same. But all right. Kenzie and Jen, they talk about Gull. Kenzie says that she's always wanted surfer babies. Well, I'm confused because I thought you wanted the cowboy lifestyle. What happened to that? It's interesting how at every opportunity where Kenzie is in a love triangle, if she is the one with the options, the other person just has to be understanding. If Jen wanted to go speak to Dylan, guarantee you, Kenzie would have a cow about it. Absolutely she would. Luckily for Jen, she has another option in Ronnie. That dead tooth is not distracting her one bit. So they did kiss on the dock. Lovely. But Kenzie, I don't know. Kenzie to me, bad vibes. Not a girl I'd want to be friends with. These 2 say that they're the besties in the villa. Jen, I fear for you. With a bestie like Kenzie, scary. In Casa Amor, Bryce is saying, you know what? I might just have to take the L, but I'm going back to Trinity.
Dude, she's in the photo booth, she's taking pictures of this guy. All right. All the ups, all the downs. I just can't hide how I feel, All of this. That's what love is, bro. Why didn't you call? There's nothing more beautiful than just, really following your heart.
Y'all are gonna jump me again. I fell for Bryce. It's the music, man. I don't know. The music is scrambling my brain. Guys, I do. He was like, he was stressed because of the kiss with the guy because number 1, Trinity has never been with a white guy before. So seeing her with a black guy, it's like, oh, hold on. And then also seeing her with a black guy that has tattoos. We know Bryce ain't got no tattoos. And why did somebody make a joke saying Bryce is so over Casa that he doesn't even have time to flirt with Zach anymore. Facts. The man wants to go home. He misses Trinity. Guys, I believe it. Jump me. Jump me. Ah, I believe it, man. Whatever. Then the episode ends with Melanie and Corey speaking on the terrace. I thought there was going to be a kiss. There wasn't. He basically is saying, listen, I got your back. I'm rooting for you. You know, I'll be here as a safe space if you need it. And I love that he wasn't just like laying it on thick with the flirt, because sometimes that could come across like you're just using her as a means to an end. You just want to be in the main villa. But the fact that he's just letting her take her time, you know, she said, I liked that he was just so sure about me and he's making his intentions known. Yeah, I think that was very good for her to hear and to see. You had Anaya and Kata climbing up the stairs, kind of being like, yeah, girl, go for it. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl. So maybe they do kiss. I don't know. Maybe they will kiss later. I mean, they don't have to, but I really want Melanie to give this a try, especially after what Sincere has been allowed to do right in her face. Girl, you better kiss that man. We get a preview for the next episode. It is going to be the recoupling. I'm not going to be around. It's another birthday. Guys, June, November, those are where the birthdays are heavy in my life. So I'll try to get the video out Saturday morning. I think I'll be coming home late. So I'll try to get out Saturday morning. Hopefully that's okay with everybody. And then I'm working on doing a live with another YouTuber on Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.